Welcome to the Township of Denville Municipal Council meeting for June 24th, 2014. If you'll invite Bill Costello up to lead us in a song.
I'll probably begin this by saying something that my mom always says. As unaccustomed as I am to public singing, I usually say speaking. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above. From the mountains to the prairies to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home.
That's my baby boy.
In accordance with the provision of the Open Public Meeting Act, Sunshine Law, Public Law 1975, Chapter 231, which was approved October 21st, 1975, adequate notice for this meeting was provided by sending the notice to the citizen of Morris County, 3 other local newspapers, 2 radio stations, posting it on the bulletin board outside the clerk's office, and also posting it on our website.
Good evening, Council. My name is Michael Pearson. I live at 18 Meadow Street. I'm an Eagle Scout from Troop 118. On behalf of Troop 118, we would like to thank Ms. Costello for her heartfelt dedication to educate Troop 118's young men for her citizenship merit badges. It had not been for your patient and miraculous merit badge counseling. So again, we thank you.
Thank you so much.
Donna, today's as you're getting ready to retire, and this is your last council meeting, we thought we'd gather a few of your friends around, people that you worked with for a long time. My friendship with Donna goes back just about 18, 19 years from when we were doing Project Playground. And Donna, naturally, you taught me the ropes on how to navigate through the township and how to put together a program that didn't insult anybody by not going out of order. You taught me the ropes on how to be a councilman, and as council president, you taught me the ropes once again, and now as mayor, you taught me the ropes of how to be a mayor. And for all that, I appreciate that, and I appreciate our friendship very much. Donna Costello was appointed to the Denville Township Clerk on January 9th, 1980.
Everybody signed it.
And you didn't even have to nag all the council people to sign that. We did that all on our own.
I've been Rodney Freeland-Heisen, and he states, congratulations on your retirement as Denville's municipal clerk. As much as I know you enjoy work serving the township, I'm sure you're looking forward to spending more time with your family and friends, and especially your grandsons. For 34 years, you have faithfully served the people of Denville, using your impressive supervisory and administrative skills to ensure that the township runs smoothly. Although much of your work took place behind the scenes, there's no doubt that your dedication and commitment to effective and efficient government will help to make Denville a wonderful place in which to live and work. Please accept my very best wishes to you and Frank on your retirement. May the years ahead be filled with health and happiness. Rodney Freeland-Heisen. And he has a little PS note in here that he's down in Washington, D.C. He also has en route an American flag that has been thrown over the Capitol building, and I'll be coming to you. Senator Bucco, Assemblyman Bucco, and Assemblyman Carroll.
Team, I just want to thank Donna for the last 4 years together, coming in, not knowing a lot about the community, not being a native here. You're going to be sorely missed, and in addition to just the wealth of knowledge you are, you're just a great person and a great coworker. Someone who's always cheerful and happy and great to be around, and all the municipal staff are going to miss you a lot. And we look forward very much on Monday to dedicating the entrance to the municipal municipal parking lot as Costello Wadi, as I learned something. A tradition we have in the municipality is that a retired employee has the entrance of the municipality named after them. And Donna, and I learned this, grew up on the Whaleback Wadi and asked, as her childhood home was on Whaleback Wadi, if it could be named Costello Wadi. So you'll notice that sign sometime after Monday that they're posting very proudly.
People are going to be looking at it and going, what? The Wadi is the bed of a dried river, and our property was shaped like a whale's tail as you came off Diamond Spring Road. It dipped down and went around in the shape of a whale, and our forebears thought that was a cool thing to name. We thought it was a cool place to be.
So I wish you the best of luck. This afternoon around 4 o'clock, Bruce Sisler from Assemblyman Bucco's office came running in to my office, indicating that there's still about a $600 million gap in the state budget, which obviously both the Assemblyman that representative Mr. Assemblyman Bucco and Assemblyman Carroll and Senator Bucco are still down in Trenton, and they expect to be there later this evening. But he wanted to ensure that I received the resolution, which is a joint legislative resolution of the Senate and General Assembly of the State of New Jersey that was put forth by Senator Bucco, Assemblyman Bucco, and Assemblyman Carroll, and it reads, whereas Donna Costello, a highly esteemed member of her Garden State community, is being honored and saluted as she concludes an outstanding 10-year of service to Denville Township, Morris County, that has spanned 34.5 years. Doing so provided a model of faithful commitment worthy of emulation. Now, therefore, be it resolved by the Senate and General Assembly of the State of New Jersey that this legislative hereby honors and commends Donna Costello upon the occasion of her retirement as municipal clerk of the Township of Denville, salutes her distinguished record of service and leadership, and expresses sincere best wishes that she enjoy a long and happy retirement.
Citizens of the Township of Denville, and most importantly, you Donna. Donna, I don't really know you that well, but I've read about you, I've talked to people about you, and one thing I've learned about you, and obviously with all this, that you're quite admired, quite loved, and you've done an excellent job here in Denville with great distinction, great diligence, great dedication, efficiency, effectiveness, and great loyalty. But I think the most important thing is with great love. Okay, and what I see here tonight is not only great love for your community, but great love from the people that you served. But Donna Costello is being honored by the Morris County Board of Chosen Freeholders today, June 24, 2014, and extends sincere best wishes to her in her retirement from Thomas Mastrangelo, myself, the director, David Scapicchia, deputy director, who's here tonight, Doug Cabana, freeholder, John Cicero, Kathy DiFilippo, John Crickus, and Hank McCline, freeholder. Congratulations on a job well done.
I'd like to next turn it over to our council, Deborah Smith.
Donna,
Yes.
34 years serving the town. I met you many years ago when I ran for county committee, when I was fortunate enough to be on the Board of Adjustment as one of the few female members, the only at that time. And then I said, well, maybe I should run for council. I think that was Vito's fault, actually. And I thought maybe I should run for council. And before I would even consider running for council, I came and said, what does the council do? So I sought Donna out. Donna, as she has for many others, gave me the advice and the direction of what the council does. And I became council president even, and Donna and I worked closely together and said, okay, now I'm running the meeting, what do I do? And Donna has been not only a teacher and supportive of me and my career within the township, but she's also been a friend. And I'm going to surprise you and make this very brief and wish you the very best in retirement, Donna.
Councilman Kuzer, former council president.
Well, I too was a newly elected official, went to Donna for her advice and information, and she was very helpful. And then I was lucky enough, after 1 year, to become the council president. She obviously really helped me there. I was very green. But about a month or two into it, she starts telling me that I'm her favorite council president. So I was like, this woman has done this for 30 years. This is amazing. So I told Tom about it. He goes, she told me the same thing. Then I talked to other people here tonight. She told them the same thing. But I think the one thing we could say is that, Donna, you are our favorite clerk. You're my only clerk. You're my favorite clerk. Thank you, and good luck, and God bless.
I met Clerk Costello long before I became a council person, and we were working together with some Boy Scouts doing citizenship. And she had to interrupt the meeting real quickly because a song came on. Oh, but first was it, Freeholder Director Mastrangelo mentioned the love, right? The love that Donna has had for this community and the love that everyone's given back to her here tonight. And, but there's that real special love that she has between her and Frank. So the reason she had to interrupt that session with the Boy Scouts was because her wedding song came on the radio in the background. And she had to quickly tell them, hey, I'm thinking about you, I love you, and then got quickly right back to work with us. So Donna, thanks for all the love you've given to the town. I want to thank all the public that's come out here tonight to give it back to you. You deserve it, and so much more. Enjoy the rest.
Councilman Gable.
I do want to thank Donna as the newest or youngest councilman on the dais here. Certainly as I was learning the ropes coming up into this position, she was more than willing and offering advice and guidance whatever along the way. My short story is that about maybe 6-8 months ago, I brought my son into town hall, and we were just looking around, and I did have some business that I needed to take care of, so I went in the office, and Donna was in her office, and walked in with my son. We conducted our business, and on the way out, walking to the parking lot, my son said, "That woman we just met, she has an important job, doesn't she?" And I said, "Yes, she does, for all that you do in the town." So thank you.
Councilman Collins.
Donna is a great storyteller. I like known for telling some stories myself, but I think Donna can top every story. Always enjoyed meeting with Donna. She definitely has been a mentor to me and a mentor, I'm sure, to all of us. We will definitely miss you. God bless, and happy and enjoyable retirement for you and your family.
I've been fortunate enough for the past 2.5 years to have this woman sitting right to my right, answering all of my questions as a newbie and taking all of my phone calls throughout the day when I had a question about something on the agenda. And never once did she say, oh, act like I was interrupting or bothering her. She always took my call and always got me the answer. So I will sorely, sorely miss that. And I do wish you all health and happiness and good things for your retirement.
When I was in high school, Mars Catholic, and there was a kid that sat behind me in algebra. He had a piano tie on. Guilty. It was that guy. And at that time, when we were talking about, who was the best guitarist, Mick Mars from Motley Crue, or Ace Frehley, or whatever it was, I don't think I ever imagined that I'd be sitting up here next to you as our township clerk, and that I would be here as well. Actually, it's a big surprise, but I really can't thank you enough, as Councilman Kuzer mentioned, as being council president. When you're up here, especially when you start, there's just a lot going on, and to have you here at our side with every question, really, it's what keeps the meeting happening. Trust me, I would just be kind of babbling on and on if not. So you really have just been such a teacher, and just with your knowledge. And on behalf of the council, I'd like to present you something from the council, which we think you'll appreciate. In honor of your 34 years, we've got 34 roses.
Donna, it's been quite a ride. We've seen and survived a lot in the last 30 not so good. We made it through endless meetings on gypsy moths, some of the longest meetings that I've attended in my 37 years as an attorney. Mount Laurel, sewer projects and related assessments, revaluations, property maintenance, and every other controversial thing that you can think of. We saw good friends and colleagues pass away. Throughout it all, you remained a consummate professional, sharp, eager, earnest, knowledgeable, reliable, approachable, friendly. I'll miss you, but I'll always have the memories. Susan and I wish you the best. Enjoy your retirement. Enjoy your grandchildren. Thanks for all that you are and all that you've done.
I know that Mayor File has something that he'd like to say as well.
I've had the privilege of knowing Donna Costello for 46 years. My wife has had the privilege of knowing Donna Costello for even longer because they went to school together at Forest Catholic. I first met Donna in 1967. My greatest privilege, however, has been to serve with Donna in various government capacities for 20 years. That we worked side by side, and you did what you needed to do for this township and guided people and helped people all the way, every day. I think it's interesting that you are the only clerk that this council knows, and I don't know there's anyone here who knows any other clerk but you, maybe Fred Lash, but he's very old. The responsibilities of the municipal clerk are embedded in state statute, but Donna's commitment to the people of Denville far exceeds that job description. For many, the clerk's office is often the first and the most memorable experience that people have coming into the municipal building. She is truly the face of Denville for people who come here during normal working hours. She's a willing mentor who offers her wisdom. We will miss her presence in town hall, her robust laugh, her generous spirit, her abundant kindness. Tonight we wish her happiness in her retirement and the joy of family and her grandchildren. Thank you, Donna, for being a part of Denville, being a part of our lives, and being a good friend.
Thank you, Donna, for choosing me to be your deputy clerk so many years ago. I think at the time there was some concern about putting two women in the same small office, but here we are 14 years later with no battle scars and still speaking to each other. We've had lots of laughs and a few tears together. The laughs mostly during election night when we were giddy from being so tired. I've learned a great deal from you, and I thank you for all that you have taught me about being a good clerk. And I wish you sunshine and rainbows and many good times in your retirement. God bless.
Memories are a great thing. And walking down the hall just a week ago, Donna was cleaning out her office, and I was struck when Jean talked about how Donna talked about her counsel. And she reminded me of when I brought her Avon, and it was Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And she had kept these little soaps all put away so that they wouldn't fade, they wouldn't dry out, and I had completely forgotten that I had done that. But Donna has a great sense of humor, and little things like that I know touch your heart, but they were also so much fun at the time. Look back over 34 years, if we could take pictures around town and pull out those things that Donna had a hand in, I venture to say that our lives would be so much the worse. Denville would be so much the worse because of all of the things that you participated in that we all take for granted and that have made this community that we love called Denville Township. And for all that you have done, I thank you from the bottom of my heart and wish you the best.
Donna, we will miss you, and it's been wonderful serving with you. You've always been a gentlewoman, and that's all I have to say. Good luck in your retirement.
Thank you. Donna, as you enter a new phase of your life, it gives us all an opportunity to say to you, a job well done. For Jim and all the Dyers, We can't express how much your laughter, your beautiful singing voice, but most of all your friendship, has meant to us. You were exceedingly helpful as we progressed through the township's needs and responsibilities. You were the one who influenced us in the CYO days, along with Mike Holmes, to realize what a wonderful community Denville was and why we made it our home. Again, thank you and best wishes in the new phase of your life.
Donna, I'd like to point out that Donna had a number of names for me, not all of which were good. Before this master plan was developed for Donna's last meeting, she had asked me personally if I could attend, because if any single person was responsible for her hiring, I was the council president, and it was a close vote. But she gives me credit for hiring her back there in 1980. I certainly miss the council, and I certainly miss the participation, but I often think about the evenings spent with Donna. As John Jansen mentioned, even those very late at night, 3 o'clock in the morning, Gypsy Moth meetings. An important criteria, I thought, for a town clerk was someone who was certainly individually committed to the township of Denville, but more importantly, someone who saw the opportunity in the long term. As many of you know, my family's been around Denville for a couple hundred years. My father, a fireman in Denville in the 30s and a chief in 1939, and a builder almost exclusively in Denville. And I know you're wondering why I'm talking about my father, but after he's a builder, he became a building inspector. He hired a special assistant, Helen Izzo, Donna's mother. And I've always been interested in how things get intertwined in a community like ours, and this certainly did. My father and Helen had an excellent working relationship. Like my family's commitment, I saw that possibility in Donna. I am glad you made my decision to hire you one without regret, and I'm very proud of that. And Donna, I'm sure everyone wishes you and Frank well, and thank you so very much for 34 years of total and complete commitment to the township of Denville. Thank you very much.
A couple of things that I want to remember with Donna is how involved she was with the town all the time. I recall a donkey baseball game, and my daughter was somewhat reluctant to be a part of it, but Donna got her to be a clown. And she had the most wonderful evening of her life with that evening.
We were both dressed up.
You did a great job. And I recall going and assisting Donna with her Home for the Blind, taking them to see plays. And I came home and I said to my son, he said, "Where were you?" I said, "Well, we took a group of blind people down to Montclair to see a play." And he stops and looks at me and he says, "How do they see it?" So I explained to him what a wonderful situation they had there to present plays and how they had the backgrounds given to the people as they watched and as they listened to the play. But without her involvement, I would have never had that opportunity either. Thank you, Doc.
I just wanted to say, before I was councilman, I worked for Donna. I was deputy clerk. Probably the worst one she ever had, because I came to it. Yes, I'm going to tell that, Donna. Give me. Okay. So Ellen and Donna interviewed me, and I did really well because I done some stuff before. And they were very patient, and I said, you know, I'm going to have to ask a lot of questions because I haven't been in municipal government or any kind of government before. So comes like the first week, the second week, and Donna says, "You have to do a clerk's report, you know, as deputy, with the numbers on the typewriter." And I said, "Typewriter? I don't type." "Oh, you don't?" He said, "Well, you didn't ask." So I said, and I looked at her and I said, "Type with these hands?" They were wonderful 2 years. We had a wonderful time. Our children were in Morris Catholic together. So I thank you for your patience and your love at those times. And then I became a council person, and without you, none of you could have done it, and none of you had done it without you. Thank you, and God bless you and your family.
Mr. President, members of the council, Mayor Andes, and friends of Donna Costello. We've heard tonight from administrators and from the legislature, so I thought it would be appropriate that the judiciary weigh in on the subject of Donna Costello tonight. I've known Donna for almost 30 years. I was a young attorney starting to do some work here in Denville and involved in the Historical Society, and one of my first friends was Donna Costello. Donna has been a phenomenal public employee in my career, working with municipalities as an attorney. We had lots of laughs here when I was a very calm and laid-back councilman here in Denville. It was fun, but probably our best laugh that we had here was when I was sworn in to my second term. If Donna may recall, my kids wanted to hold the Bible. And when Donna said to raise your right hand, they all raised their right hand, and we were all sworn into the council seats. We had fun. Well, we don't issue resolutions or proclamations in the judiciary, but we do issue orders, and if I were to write that order, Donna, the order would say that from this day forward, that every dictionary ever printed under the word dedication would have a picture of Donna Costello. And thank you for that.
I have a good memory. And I remember a lot of things.
Oh, I know.
But one thing I know for sure, Donna and I have had many private talks about where we're going in the future. And she has her plans set on what she's going to do with her family and enjoy retirement. Me, I'm going to write a book. And guess what the book is going to be called? Behind the Shield. For 34 years. Don't be surprised if you happen to recognize somebody that you may know. It's going to be a hot book.
A lot of hot topics now.
You know, you spend a long time in law enforcement, and you always remember.
All right, first of all, one of the things that Pat and Donna didn't say, after she told you with these hands, I used to go down there and I said, Pat, we know you can't type it, but can you take the cover off the typewriter so they think that you did use it? She kept the cover on. It was dust on top of the thing. I'm not going to talk about chapter 38 in Howard's book because it would take too long, but I can't wait to read that, Howard, because I know I worked with you for for a lot of years. Anyway, I'm going to take a page from Councilman Atkins' book, and that is to talk about, we've talked about all the professional things, but I want to talk about the things that Donna did, which were above and beyond, because we always talked that we were family. And in a family, you know, you work hard, but we played harder here to get us through all those days we had to work. And one of the things that I'll never forget, my favorite Uncle George, when he went to the beefsteak, and there was Donna singing, you know, in her best fashion, you know, God Bless America, but Donna was lip syncing. To this day, and after he passed, I never told him that you weren't singing it because he said she really sounded like Kid Smith. You know how gracious this woman is? I was getting out of the car, and you know how you hold on to the, you know, the side here, and she said, Ellen, let me get out, please don't shut the door. I heard shut the door. But Donna is very, very good with taking something horrible, as her fingers were very flat. What she did was, she said, she went into the event, she got 2 scotches, one to drink and one for the fingers, so that the swelling would go down. She did, and she drank the other scotch as well, and then proceeded to get 2 more. So we also knew how to take adversity and turn it in. And then we had all our singing. In Donna, it was great. We had a great run. It's about you, Donna, I keep forgetting. Didn't care. We wore costumes, we sang, and then when we had the Christmas carols and you had all the people singing the carols and we had the candles, and Donna, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been a great run, a great road, and we'll be singing those songs together, and And I thank you for being you and for sharing the part of my life that was the joy. The work was hard, but the laughter just got us through, and then we had to put up with Pat. So, other than
one of the things that I remember was when you were interviewed, what you were wearing.
Oh yes. All right. It's not about me. Anyway. back to they're long hung up. That outfit. Anyway, but I also will tell you this, and just for the record, it was Donna Costello who told me that I got the job, because I came in on a Tuesday and you said, now how do you want me to announce your name? I said, what are you talking about? She said, oh, you're on the agenda. It's February 18th agenda, 1986, and Ellen Sandman was going to be the administrator, and it was a very special lady who told me that I got the job. Thanks, Donna.
I'm here on behalf of the Municipal Clerks Association of Morris County, and we're presenting you with a resolution from Sheila Williams and the Association. I'm also presenting you with a small token of our appreciation and the brass letter opener on behalf of the Municipal Clerks Association of New Jersey. John Mitch could not be here, so he asked that I present it on his behalf.
Thank you.
I would read you the resolution, but I'm pretty sure it says exactly what every other one says. Good luck.
As they all said, this is about you tonight, Donna. We were township attorneys in 1980 when Donna was first appointed. And early on, I had a conversation with her, and she shared with me, believe it or not, her apprehension for this job and whether in fact she could really do it. And she says I said to her, and I'll swear that I didn't, but she swears that I said to her, Donna, don't worry, we can fix anything that you do. I uttered that with all the experience of 6 years as a municipal attorney, thinking that I knew everything.
34 years later, she keeps reminding me.
I'm happy to say that I've never had to come through. Thank you, Donna, for that. From that conversation, a personal friendship grew and remains today. Here I am, 34 years later, talking about you. And I can tell you, have no apprehension about this job. You've done it. She's evolved into being the premier clerk. Everyone who gets up is saying the same thing, and as was said just before, the resolutions just repeat themselves because you can't say anything more than those words. She's not only technically competent, but she's compassionate, she's passionate, she's done the job of a public servant. I asked to speak tonight because I wanted to express my gratitude, Donna, to you for all that you've done for me, the things you've taught me that you don't learn in a law book and you don't learn by reading cases, but you learn by somebody or from someone who has done it. Thank you for all of that, and also thank you on behalf of the citizens of Denville. They're losing a tremendous asset here, and while you'll still be here, you won't be in that office. I thank you for everything, and God bless you.
The Kiwanis Club of Denville is proud to offer our congratulations to Donna Costello on her retirement as Denville Township Clerk. In recognition of her tireless efforts in keeping the township running smoothly by her gracious manner, diligent determination to maintain policies, and continuous cooperation to all who sought her assistance and expertise, thank you.
I wandered into your office, probably holding a Mara's cup of coffee, about 6 years ago. And I said, hi, I'd like to open a business in town. What do I do? And you would think that there were no piles of paperwork piled up around your desk. You would think that the phone didn't ring. You would think you had carved out an hour of your day to deal with a potential new business owner who just strolled into your office. Because you chatted with me for about a half an hour about the benefits of Denville, the wonderful people that are here, and gave me all the tips I needed about how I should open my business, which I think ended with go upstairs and get a permit. I think that's all the time. And to this day, whenever I have a question, whether it's to track down wristbands for our latest event or what permits we need to fill out to run one, I call on you, and you have always been a resource. So on behalf of the Denville Chamber of Commerce, I'd like to thank you for all your years of dedication to the town and to Denville's many businesses and civic organizations, and to wish you a very happy retirement. You'll be missed. After all the years of service, I'm sure you're looking forward to taking the time that you would have been spent filing ordinances to instead organize photos of your grandchildren. We wish you many adventures ahead, but in all the things you do.
Honorable Mayor, Mr. Ward, members of the council, first I want to thank you all for allowing me to be here tonight to pay tribute to Donna Costello. I've known Donna many years myself. Donna, I consider a friend. I've been in her office many, many times for many different organizations. I just want to say, I'm going to give you a Jim Dyer story. Everybody likes a good Jim Dyer story. And this goes back to about 1984, when I first started getting involved in different organizations as a volunteer in Denville. And Jim and I were working Harvest Festival, and we were sitting down after a hard day's work over there, having a beer. And I was questioning him, about different things that I wanted to do, and how would I go about it, and what about town hall? And he put his hand on my shoulder, he drank his beer. He said, I want to tell you one thing about town hall. He said, you want to start? You want to go to Donna Costello's office. He said, you're a man of average intelligence. He didn't say above average. But he was truly my mentor and my friend. And he was talking from the heart. And he said, you go to Donna's office and she will take you by the hand and she will walk you down the hall and she will make sure you pass through the right doors. Do not try it alone, he said, because you might have come out of that building. So anyway, Jim was, like I said, he was my mentor. He got me involved in many volunteer organizations in town. Many of you know my late wife, Eileen, worked in town hall. She was the secretary for the Board of Adjustment. She loved her job. She talked about it always over dinner, and she always talked about Donna, how Donna took her under her wing and did the same thing with her, worked her down the hall and mentored her in her job, and she loved her job until she retired after 12 years. And the one thing you have to read when you walk into Donna's office, you get that big smile. And you get those words, what can we do for you? Not what I can do for you, but what can we do for you? And she would, whatever application you had, she'd sit there, go through it, make sure you had everything you needed, and it went very smoothly. As somebody mentioned before, Donna's father, Joe Izzo, was one of the founders of the Knights of Columbus Council in Denville, and also her mother, Helen, who made many of our Knights of Columbus holiday parties, Christmas parties, so much nicer and so much fun, because she played the piano, and she sang Christmas carols and holiday songs, and we just had a ball. And Helen did that for many years for us, and we always enjoyed that. And you can see why it was passed down in generation to generation. On behalf of the Knights of Columbus Council, 275 members, I want to present to Donna our thanks and our wishes, our best wishes for a happy retirement. And also I'd like to, with the permission of the President of the Council, to come up and present you with the certificate of merit from all the members of the Knights of Columbus.
Imagine those of you that know Donna, that as a two-time past president, she was always very shy about telling me what her opinion should be on how the club should be run. But I'm not here for that tonight. We'll let you slide tonight. I'm here on behalf of the club. We'd like to present you a plaque on behalf of our club, which states as follows. The Rotary Club of Denville thanks you for your 26 years of serving our club as a liaison between our club and the municipality of Denville, and we wish you a joyous retirement. Denville Rotary 2013-14, and I as the president personally thank you for all the help you've given me during my year this year. You've made my life much easier. Thank you.
My name is Patricia Agliata, and I thank the council president for giving me the opportunity to speak with love and respect for my fellow Rotarian and friend Donna. In the world of municipal clerks, Donna Costello goes down with Babe Ruth and Nikki Mantle. and Joe DiMaggio, and dare I say, a fellow retiree, Derek Jeter. And I think Helen Izzo would love that comparison. There's a game we play in Denville, and it's a great game because everybody's a winner. And the game only has 2 words. Can you guess what they are? If you guess Donna Costello, you will not be correct. The name of the game is Ask Donna, because when you ask Donna, you get the answers. And so, because of that, the citizens of Denville have all been winners. It's no surprise that Donna won the Vocational Service Award from Rotary International's District 7470. When she took her oath as a Rotarian, she stated these words. She stated the words, "Consider my profession as an opportunity to serve. Be faithful to the letter and to the spirit of ethical codes of my vocation, to the laws of my country, and to the moral standards of my community. Do all in my power to dignify my vocation and to promote the highest ethical standards in my chosen profession. Be fair to my employer, employees, associates, customers, the public, and all those with whom I have a business or professional relationship. Offer my vocational talents to provide opportunities for young people. Work for the relief of special needs of others, and to improve the quality of life in my community." And so as Donna leaves these halls, this profession, and in essence her life's work, I can say with certainty, unless her last roll call, Mrs. Costello, well done. I wish you the best, my friend. Happy retirement. We're gonna play.
Several years ago, when I first started volunteering in the town in different committees, I came into Donna's office and I was a little nervous and shy. And she said, "Come in, welcome, your family." And that meant so much to me, and I know you meant it. We soon became very good friends, and then you invited me to go to lunch with Denville Rotary. I said, sure, that would be great. So soon after, you were my proposer to join the club, and I did. And for that, I'll be forever grateful. And I am very lucky to be able to say that Donna Costello was my proposer. For me, it's that you and I had the very first same name. Donna, I will see you at lunch. See you at lunch.
Oh, look at lunch.
Donna, on behalf of the men and women of the veterans of foreign war, we want to thank you for all you've done for our organization and all the veterans in our community. As individuals who know what it means to serve, we recognize what your service to our community has meant. We salute you. Thank you very much.
Donna, what can I say? I only know that what everything that's been said here today is true about you. Your mom has to be, and your dad, have to be up in heaven, jumping up and down. Your mom in particular, because Donna did mention to me that that's how she got into the clerk's office. When they were looking for a clerk, her mom mentioned it to one of the, I think you said Mayor O'Keefe, it was Jack O'Keefe. Can you just think of interviewing Donna? And the rest is history, and it was good history. I know Donna since 1963 when I taught at St. Mary's. I actually taught her brother Ed. So I knew them, and I knew her mom. When she'd come to pick the boys up after school, I knew her dad. Superb people. She comes from good stock, and that's why she is who she is today. Whenever I answer the phone, if I call down here or she calls me, and when I hear, "Hey Johnny girl," I know I got the right lady. I'm her Johnny girl. This is just a little something to you for always having time. Thank you, Donna, Sisters of the Sorrowful Mother, and St. Francis.
military person or veteran, you never fail to say thank you for your service.
Always.
Now it's our time. I'm going to say thank you for your dedicated long-term service to the Township of Denville. Greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Donna, on behalf of the Joey Bell Memorial Fund, celebrating 25 years this year, we'd like to thank you for your love and support for the 25 years. Donna was always in our lip syncs and singing God Bless America, or lip syncing God Bless America, and we just thank you and Frank for all of your support that you gave us these 25 years. And I'm also representing the Denville Volunteer Fire Department and Ladies Auxiliary. As you know, it's Carnival Week. That's where they all are. Again, your love and support of the men and women in the fire department has always been greatly appreciated. And we know it comes from your love of fire service through your dad, who was a Brooklyn fireman. So again, we wish you the best in your retirement, and thank you for the service of the Township of Denville.
Honorable Mayor, Council President, and council members, on behalf of the Denville seniors here in Denville, Donna has always been a friend, and she's special to all the seniors and the members of Denville who've grown a little, maybe wiser as they've aged here in Denville. And we'd like to present this. We don't have 34 roses for each year she's been a member, but maybe the red and yellow, what do they say? Red and yellow catch a fellow?
So
here we are, honey. This is what I
do. In 1957, Joe and Helen Izzo moved their family from Brooklyn to this backwater whistle stop called Denville, and she thought it was country. She thought, oh God, I'm stuck on a farm now. And look what she did with this town. Ironically, 57 years later. And I'm as proud of you as I can be. I got a story.
Oh dear.
Such a story. We went to Morris Catholic together, in case anybody doesn't know. Freshman year, I saw this girl, and I really caught my eye. Oh, geez, I'm a pimply-faced teenager. She isn't going to talk to me. But I kept my eye on her, and then sophomore year, she's kind of nice. Junior year, I finally got up the courage, and I asked her out, and we went bowling, and she didn't talk to me for the rest of the year. So I did something wrong, I don't know. Senior year, I tried it again, and I think she said, well, he's not such a bad guy after all. About a year later, we decided to get married. And it took about 5 or 6 years to get it together, but we finally did it. God saw fit to keep us together for 45 years. And I love this woman. And I am the wind beneath her wings. Thank you.
You know, from the very first day, I don't know how many other stupid people put their home phone number on a business card, but when I was interviewed, I was told, you've got to be available. It's been on my business card since 1980.
I think I told you an occasional Tuesday, right?
That was you who said that? No.
Donna, is there anything that you'd like to say?
No, and I will keep it short. The day I was interviewed, it was in Jack O'Keefe's living room, and there was a chair in the middle,
and there was a semicircle of men firing questions, and Jack's dog came up and sat next to me. He had this humongous poodle, and the dog sat next to me and put his head in my lap, and I just stroked the dog during my whole interview. They never said anything to me, and I figured, well, if the dog likes me, I hope they like me too. and it's true. We've had laughter, we've had tears, we made it through. I wore out 4 deputies though. No, she got worn out. The strongest one is still here. We've laughed, we've cried, we made it through, but it's only because it was a team effort. And this is the greatest town. And I really did think it was Podunk, USA when we moved here. But look where we've come. And we still approach everything with that small town approach, even though we are a multi-mega municipality. And I am just so honored and so proud to have served you.
I would like to remind everybody that we have some coffee and cake, and as well for the former members of the council, mayors, former administrators, if you could stick around for a picture. And it's with a little pause that I ask if anyone has a motion to adjourn. So moved. Honors of the roll call.
Didn't need glasses 34 years ago. Mr. Kuzer.
Yes.
Mr. Galinsky.
Yes.
Mr. Gable.
With gratitude, yes.
Mrs. Smith.
Sadly, yes.
Mrs. Lyden.
Yes.
Mr. Scollins.
Yes.
President
Fitzpatrick.
It did say Fitzpatrick.
That's it.
It just got a little.
It just got a little.
We're adjourning at exactly 9:15.
Donna, thank you, and yes.